Oh, well, hey, B, it's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey. Let's go ahead and have us a quick chat about these housewives. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. First up on the quick chat is Miss Candiace Dillard-Bassett, honey, okay? Because she dropped her, I guess you want to call it her debut album, okay? She dropped her first album, honey. And I must say, I listened to it, girl, and it's good. I actually like it. I said, okay, this album is a bop. I like how the songs flow. Okay, from the next song, it's like a real smooth transition from beginning to end. I like how she opened the album up with a lot of y'all tweets and all that love talking y'all be doing about Miss Girl, talking about how she should have watched her mouth and she got to be careful and all this other stuff. Okay, girl, she's still out here being Miss Candiace, and what y'all gonna do about it? Okay, so I love it. Okay, there are a few songs that I like. Okay, like Hands in the Air, ooh, get it. I'ma cause a scene in this mug. Okay. Cause a scene. I'm like, okay then, Candiace, we see you, girl. So if you guys have checked out the album, let me know your thoughts down below. If you haven't, let me know if you're going to go over there and check it out, honey. Okay, I must say, like I said, she did a really good job. She ended up having a performance for it. So I'm like, go ahead for this album release party. She got on stage. Okay, you can see it all on her IG. She did her dance routines. She sung. I said, Candiace been over there practicing, honey. She been over there practicing. She been waiting for this moment. She hopped out there and did her thing. It looks like some of the ladies actually showed up to give her some support. I believe I saw Escala. I saw Miss Wendy there. Looks like Gizelle as well as Robyn were in the building, as well as I believe Charisse. Okay, Charisse from like season 1. She also was in the building. I do not recall Miss Karen being in the building. And I don't think that I saw Miss Mia in the building. I'm trying to think of who else. I think everybody else pretty much showed up. Okay, so she got a lot of support. She has Tracy Braxton on the album, and I believe I was on one of her lives and they said that Toni Braxton was raving about her album as well over there on another app. She was over there, you know, talking about her album and stuff. So I said, go ahead, girl. Okay, out here in these streets. Okay, y'all hop down in them comments and let me know how you feeling about it. Okay, let's go ahead and switch gears and let's talk about Miss Nene Leakes, honey. Now, a lot of you guys that are aware, and some of you guys that may not be aware, Miss Leakes' husband Greg Leakes passed away on September 1st due to colon cancer. Okay, he has been battling with that for many years. He went into remission and then he returned, and he was very sick over the summertime, and he lost his battle to colon cancer September 1st. Okay, Nene ended up hosting a really nice event in his honor. But I tell you this, honey, we can't even make it to October 1st before Miss Nene found herself in a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of drama, honey. It's just a little bit of something, okay? So Nene Leakes hosted this event back in 2019, actually. She hosted an event back in 2019. Cannot think of the event, but I know one of the events within that event, okay, one of the sessions or whatever, was like a pajama night or something like that, or like a pillow talk. Well, her good Judy, Miss Stormy, and a lot of you guys may know Miss Stormy from selling the tea. Is it called IASO tea or something like that? This tea, or it's not Herbalife or anything, but it's something like that. IASO tea, a lot of the kids was going crazy about last year during the pandemic. Everybody was selling it and stuff. So I believe Miss Stormy does that amongst other things. You may have also saw Miss Stormy on Beyond the Pole. Okay, so she's been a part of that show as well. But Miss Stormy is out here. She's an entrepreneur. Some people may like to call Miss Stormy a scammer. I don't know about that life. I just be seeing this lady with her entrepreneur work, girl. I don't be knowing what's going on over there, okay? But she hosted an event herself, you know, for many women to come out and, you know, be a part of this big event she had. And I believe one of her sessions was also called Pillow Talk, okay? So she decided to, you know, post some pictures or whatever. And she says, Pillow Talk has now begun. Now, mind you, I just told y'all that Nene Leakes hosted something similar back in 2019 and also had a session called Pillow Talk. So she got underneath the comments laughing, saying, girl, you are funny to me, okay? So I didn't know that was shade at the time, right? Didn't know she was throwing shade at the time until here we are showing pictures from back in 2019 when she held this event, okay? I do believe Greg was at that event with her hosting one of the sessions, and just being there to support his wife. So you can see where she says she's the creator with her pillow talk. Okay, it's showing more pictures, which I do believe Stormy is in this photo, because Stormy was also at that event that Nene hosted in 2019. She also did a session in partnership with Greg on real estate and being an entrepreneur. So she was well versed in, you know, this work that Miss Nene has done. Okay, so Nene took it as though Miss Girl was out here stealing her stuff. Now I must say, now, Nene, I can't say you how to grieve and do all that other stuff like some of the people was coming down on you, girl, when you said your husband was transitioning. But this right here, girl, let that lady do what she gonna do. Okay, girl, you got other things that you over here worrying about. I'm sure you're still out here trying to transition to the new life that you have to, you know, live now. Okay, so I would let Miss Stormy have that. The stuff that y'all doing, people was doing, even your event, Nene, I must say, women were doing that even before you did your own. Okay, and even now that Miss Stormy has done it, somebody's gonna go behind Miss Stormy and do the same type of event. All of these events be the same thing. And truth be told, y'all be pulling these women together to pay. And I'm surprised y'all, girl, this should have ended a few years ago. Okay, but y'all pay these $300, $400 to come to maybe a day-long event of motivation and leave with probably an ounce in your bag of motivation, girl. Because once you get back, you may start following the critiques and the steps and stuff that they gave y'all and the techniques. You may start following those and applying those things to your life for about 2 weeks, and then you back to the same bullshit that you was already doing. Okay, girl? So it's deeper than going to these events thinking you getting you a little bit of knowledge and stuff like that. Okay, so those events can be looked at as some scams. Okay, so yeah, I mean, maybe that's what the kids was referring to when they called me Stormy a scammer child. I don't know anybody, but anyway, okay, when it comes to you, Nene, I would just mind my business, girl. You know, I done lost my husband. It's only been about 3 weeks at this time when this information dropped or whatever. It's like, it's only been a few weeks, honey. I'm still going through it. My kids still going through it, girl. I don't give a damn about what you're talking about over there dealing with pillow talk, because unfortunately I can't have pillow talk with my husband right now. So I don't really want to give a about what she doing, girl. Go do your thing or whatever. But okay, then I guess this is Miss Nene getting back to herself. But I just felt like, Nene, girl, let that lady do what she gonna do, because if it wasn't gonna be Stormy, it was gonna be somebody else. Okay, y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. Do y'all think Miss Nene should have left it alone? Or do you think she should have called Miss Stormy out for stealing her idea? Let me know your thoughts and stuff down in them comments, honey. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to something else, because I want to talk about Miss Girl right here. This is Tamika, okay? The guy down below is Akon. That happens to be her husband, okay? Now, it was rumored. I saw that it was reported by the Jasmine brand and primarily reported by TMZ that Tamika will be joining Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know that casting been over there in complete shambles. We over here discussing the show now. The show should be filming and getting ready to air at this moment, honey, like it typically does, and that's just not going down. Okay, so they're saying that she's going to be joining the cast, but Miss Tamika has some different things to say. So I was looking for some images of Miss Tamika on, you know, the search engine that I be using, and I actually came across her IG page, and this is what she had to say on this IG page, honey. Now, this was an exclusive from TMZ, saying that Akon's wife Tamika joins Real Housewives of Atlanta for the new season. She hops down, okay, she puts this on her page and gets in her caption section and says, "I promise I am legally married to Con, okay? I'm a very private person, and if there is a fake wife joining the show, it's definitely not his real wife. These wives, whoever they are, be all cap. It's definitely not me." So there's that on that. She cleared that up real quick while people are out here putting her name in the blog saying that Tamika will be a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She says, "No, ma'am, not me." Now, if you don't went out here and marry somebody else out here claiming to have been his wife or something like that, then maybe that person's going to be on the show. Okay, but I just told y'all what it is, what it was, what it's gonna be, what's up, not say it with me. I will not be a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm a private person, and that's just P. So there's that, honey. So whatever you heard, it's like if what you heard, because according to Tamika, girl, it's not true. But let me tell you what is true as we move on. Miss Cynthia Bailey. It was a lot of speculation over the summer about Cynthia Bailey coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. She had been waiting on that contract. She was hopeful for that contract. I believe they finally gave her confirmation, as they did Nene roughly a year ago around this time. Girl, you is not coming back. Girl, you is not coming back. Girl, you're not coming back here. Coming back where? Not here. Okay, so Miss Cynthia Bailey will not be back for the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, and I know that was her bread and butter, but I do believe that Miss Cynthia will be getting her bread and butter in other places, as she is a part of the Housewives. The Housewives series is going to be coming on Peacock, so she's still going to be getting paid from that. And ain't no telling what other things she has in the works with Bravo. Okay, but let's go ahead and read her goodbye. Okay, she goes on to say, after much thought and consideration, I'm like, much thought and consideration. See, Eva did the same thing, girl. Eva did the same thing. Y'all always be acting like y'all was thinking and y'all was considering when they was laying y'all off. But I guess, honey, I have made the very difficult and heartfelt decision not to return for the next season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It be killing me when y'all be trying to make it seem like it was y'all decision, when it wasn't, but we're going to move forward. Thank you, NBC, Universal, Bravo, and Truly Original for over a decade of partnership. I can't wait to see what we do next. See, when she says that, that lets me know that she's going to be continuing to work with 3, 1, or 2 of these outlets. So she's going to continue to work with them in some type of way. So that's what's up, Miss Cynthia. You know, maintaining your networks, your friendships, your business connects and stuff, so that you can figure out more ways to, you know, be on our screen and make some coins. Okay. She says, thank you to my Real Housewives of Atlanta castmates for 11 of the most unbelievable years of my life and the most incredible and unforgettable memories. I am so grateful to have had this amazing journey, and I am anxiously waiting to embark on new adventures. Most importantly, thank you to my fans. I could not have done it without your blessings, love, and support. Without the fans, none of this would be possible. I love and appreciate all of you. It's time to move on to my next chapter, and I look forward to sharing it with all of you. See you guys soon, honey. Miss Cynthia Bailey Hill. Yes, ma'am, Miss Cynthia, girl. She is on her way out. And I'm happy for Miss Cynthia. Like we've always said, for at least 2 to 3 seasons, we felt like maybe 2. Cynthia wasn't giving a whole lot. If she left, nobody would, you know, we wouldn't be really pressed by it, right? But I do like the fact, I like the way that Cynthia did go out. Cynthia is happy. When she came into the show, she had Peter. It was a little shaky. We saw what her family saw, where it was like, girl, we don't know if you want to marry this man. This probably ain't, you know, it ain't looking too good. And years later, we also saw them get that divorce, right? Well, she went and found more love, okay, a better guy, a guy that's really more suited for her. She's at peace. She's happy. She got married on the show last year. Like, what a way to go out, right? To just be happy. Like, I mean, hey. I don't know what else to say, but I kind of want to say congratulations to her, you know, because it's not like a bad thing with how she's leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I feel like she's leaving on a high note, okay, and being at such a high place in her life and with her man, okay? So I'm happy for Cynthia. Girl, go off and do your thing. What is going to be your next chapter, girl? Is you finna give us a show similar to Tyra Banks, like America's Next Top Model or something? What is you finna give us? Okay. And I may tune in for it, girl. Let us know. But I'm here for it. Congratulations to Miss Cynthia to be going on her way. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below about Miss Cynthia. Let me know if you're going to miss her on the show, or if you think this is the perfect time for her to skip out. I could still see Cynthia coming back. Hell, they done brought Sheree back so many times, honey. So she probably gonna be coming back at some point as a friend of the show. I can see that. All right. I could definitely see that. But either way, those are my thoughts. Y'all leave y'all's down below, and we're going to transition over to another Georgia Peach, honey. Okay? Georgia Peach and her. Girl, I guess her and what this girl, I guess that lady husband. But anyway, Miss Porsha is all teeth, all face. Okay, what she told Eva, you want to do face? Girl. Okay, Porsha is all happy with her face and everything, honey, and her man. Miss Porsha and Shamia went out to Las Vegas, and they hung out. They had a great old time. You know what I'm saying? They was bumping and jumping, and they was doing their thing, but the men looked like they was ready to go to sleep. Okay, they did. They looked like they was looking for the nearest bed. They was trying to keep up, but knew that they couldn't. Okay, I guess those joints were starting to lock up. I'm not necessarily sure, but girl, they was tired. Okay, they looked like they did not fit in with this crowd. They barely could do the surf. What is it? Surfing. I swear, when I started the swag surfer girl, they barely could do that, honey. They was trying to keep up, but they really couldn't. But what was interesting for me was Porsha dropped a video recently of her getting a ring for her man. Okay, she has an engagement ring for this man now. Now, that's what the blogs are calling it, engagement ring. But the way Porsha teared up and cried about this made me wonder, did they actually go ahead and tie the knot out in Vegas? And then they just gonna do a ceremony later? Because Porsha ended up putting up an image of their rings, and she said something like, the coming soon, the Guabadias are coming to you, the Guabadias, or something like that she said, right? So I'm just wondering, and listening to the wording of Shamia makes me wonder, like, did Porsha go ahead and get married to this man? Are they already married and we just waiting on the ceremony? Like, what's going on with that? But listen, I'm going to go ahead and play you guys this video so y'all can check it out and see what was going on with Miss Porsha. Get into this.
Aw, she crying. She about her husband, Wendy. Meanwhile, though, he out there sniffling too.
Is he crying?
Girl. On everything. Ma'am. Oh, y'all, this is so sweet. This is some really epic stuff.
I mean, hold on. I gotta take a quick video.
Y'all.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Oh, guys. This is love.
L-O-V-E, love. Love is a walking down Main Street. Oh, love.
Oh.
Let me see. Where is it?
Let me see, Simon.
Right. Shut up. What key is that? I can't say shit. Please get this girl out of this. Get her out of this establishment.
I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Simon. She want you. She want you.
Look, y'all. She will not let it be romantic. She will not.
Simon, let me see your hand.
Stay over here.
Babe, let me see. Look, he done joined you, babe. He done joined you with the whole, oh, samesies. It's giving they married and keep away. That's what it's giving. What is giving, Porsha?
Taken.
It's giving taken.
For real.
It's giving look away.
He said taken for real.
Aw, give me some sugar.
Y'all just heard that, honey. What Miss Shamia said, she said it's giving married, okay? It's giving look away. It's giving taken, okay? According to Miss Porsha, she said, Shamia said it's giving keep away. And I'm like, girl, please understand, we want to look away. We do. But y'all keep forcing this shit down our throat, so we have no choice but to see it, ma'am, okay? We want to look away so bad, especially when they kiss. I cringe, okay? I cringe. I'm like, Porsha, you put your lips on that? Okay, you put your trust in it, stupid. How you figure? Like, that's what I hear when I see her kiss him. It makes me cringe a little bit. But if you like it, I don't necessarily have to love it, but you do. So congratulations, I guess. But when Shamia says it's giving married, I said, okay. And the fact that she said, oh, you got your husband a ring or whatever, I'm like, So did they go ahead and get married when they was out there in Vegas? Is that what happened? And then now they're just going to do a ceremony at a later time, honey? What is this? What is that? Okay, talk about something is giving keep away. I'm like, girl, you should have told your homegirl that before you tried to hook her up with this man when he was already in a situation and he was married to somebody else. What? Keep away. Y'all don't take y'all own advice. The girl said don't be mad if somebody else decides to not keep away. Don't listen, girl, because you know how karma works, okay? She may not get you now. She may not get you later, but she still is going to get you. So either way, honey, good luck. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Let's talk about Miss Candiace Dillard and Miss Melody. And I know y'all like, girl, how do these two ladies even interact? And what is going on over here? You all know on the latest episode, and for those of you guys that don't, on the latest episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, it comes on Saturday nights over there on the OWN channel. So y'all got to get into it because it's a really good show, okay? Love and Marriage Huntsville. There is a cast member named Destiny, and there's a cast member named Tiffany. Tiffany has some info about Destiny and her late husband. She ended up blurting this information out at a birthday dinner. It was Destiny's birthday dinner. Destiny did not like it. She did not appreciate it. And ever since then, she actually has a disliking for Tiffany, right? So much so that as they are on their own Las Vegas trip, Destiny ended up saying some things to Miss Tiffany, kind of getting her together about not reading the room, and you know, just how she blurts things out. It's like she speaks before she thinks. So Miss Candiace, obviously, she's a fan. She watches the show just like all of us, and she decided to add some words over to Miss Destiny, and it seems like Miss Melody went ahead and co-signed some of the things that Miss Candiace may have said. So let's go ahead and read that and get into it. And the first thing is going to be what Candiace added over to Destiny. Okay, so Candiace tells Destiny, I hate that people are supporting the nonsense and not being real with you. So here is the real. 1, Tiffany was wrong as 2 left shoes for handling this that way. Okay. 2, I loved how you called her on it, but you didn't articulate your thoughts. Well, I agree with Candiace on that, number 2, girl, because on the episode, Miss Destiny kept talking about how Tiffany needs to have couth when presenting information. Melody said, okay, can you elaborate? And Destiny tells Melody, who's actually great friends, but Destiny doesn't like when Melody sticks up for Tiffany. Destiny says, I just told you, okay? Couth. And I'm like, girl, elaborate, because some people may not understand that. She may feel like she's having couth in that moment, but you have to tell her, okay? Unfortunately, you have to lay it out for her and tell her, girl, this is what I mean. When you approach people, it should happen like this versus that. Granted, she's grown. You shouldn't have to do all of that. But obviously, this is Tiffany's way of handling things, and she thinks that's the way, that her way is right, and it's not, okay? Number 3. Miss Candiace goes on to say, your friend at Melody Holt was saying to you, if you don't like what she said, tell her what you think would have been a better way. Agreed. That's what I was saying. Number 4, that is not defending her, meaning that's not Melody defending her. She says, you hate Tiffany so much, so anything Mel says when it comes to her triggers you. 1000% agree. Now, it has been told by one of the cast members that Destiny's husband left her. Okay, so for him to leave her and for Tiffany to drop some tea about seeing him out with someone else, that kind of hurt Miss Destiny. I feel like, girl, you're really more upset with your husband than you are with Tiffany. You're really more upset with the fact that you're okay with telling other people's business on the show when it comes to their marriages, but you're not willing to tell us about your own marriage. So you're also upset with the fact that you try to be a private person, but Tiffany came in and kind of bust your bubble a little bit. So it's going against how you're trying to present yourself on the show as far as being a private person. So that's why you really dislike Tiffany so much. So Candiace is right. Anything that Mel says that, you know, may even be in the defense of Tiffany or whatever, you're going to be triggered. Mel could say the same thing about Tisha and the same thing about Kimmy, the 2 other cast members on the show. You're not going to get offended by that because you have no issue with them. But anything Mel says in regards to Tiffany, you're going to feel away. Okay. And let's move on. So number 5, Candiace goes on to say, Mel is your girl and you are hers. Real friends. Friends don't agree on everything. That's a true friend that challenges you. However, please believe me, if Mel ever has to pick a side, if you are rocking, she is rolling. Meaning, if Mel ever has to choose, she's going to choose you. You're her closest friend. She's going to always ride out with you, girl, and not Miss Girl Tiffany. Understand that, right? So let's go ahead and switch gears to Melody's response to this, which is very long. So please stand by. Melody says about last night, hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville. This the one. First, ain't nothing coming between me and Destiny. in real life, and that's period. Okay, that's her girl. Destiny has known Melody's ex-husband Martell before she's known Melody. Okay, so once he got married, Melody just became her good girl, and they've been friends for such a long time. Okay, now we already know what time it is, says Mel, and she knows if there was ever a war in real life, hashtag Lego. That's been proven, quote unquote, I'm sorry, in real life. So what y'all think doesn't matter when it comes to that? Furthermore, for those who don't get me, you don't have to, but let me set a few things straight. One, I like clear communication. So I wasn't defending Tiffany, but I did want it specifically stated with examples how the group wants her to move forward. So that way, if something goes down, ain't no excuses. Exactly. That makes sense. And that's how I move in real life too. You can't say you didn't understand or didn't know, because it ain't going to be no gray area next time. Okay. It's not going to be a gray one. I said that in my review. You guys can go and check that out. Number two, I said that night, and I'm going to say it now. Everybody asks questions and shares things in this group that are super personal, etc. I think everyone agreed to do reality TV. No forcing. Three, okay, now let me go back real quick. You say everybody asks questions and shares in this group that are super personal. Everybody but your good girl, Destiny. Destiny needs to start opening up her mouth and sharing, okay? Or she doesn't need to come back next season. Let's move on. Number three, keep in mind, everything doesn't make air. I did agree that the way Tiffany said some things that night were out of order and could have been done differently. We had another entire convo at the table as well that was super personal that didn't make the cut. And people poked at another cast member on something she didn't want to discuss. Four, I ain't about to warring with grown women about their feelings. Either get along or don't. Like each other or don't. But can we please decide and move on? I don't think I invited Tiffany to Vegas. So let's make up our minds, people, and stop thinking Mel is behind everything. True. Okay, that was definitely Maurice that invited Louis and Tiffany out to Vegas. Now, Melody goes on to say, now, I do have a question. If this Tiffany drama wasn't going on the past, seems like 10 episodes at this point, what would people on the show be talking about? Would there be any storylines? I'm just saying, like, let's keep it 100. Everybody literally has had something to carry them a few episodes surrounded by Tiffany's issues. Now, keep enjoying the show. Not everybody, only two. Not everybody has had things that Tiffany has done on the show to carry them for a few episodes. Primarily Destiny, but Destiny didn't have to carry that because it was resolved a few episodes back, but Destiny chooses to carry that over. The other people that could have carried, that had some issues with her was Maurice, primarily Maurice. Kimmy, kinda, right? Kiowa, who was Maurice's ex-wife and the mother of his child, yeah, but he got that nipped in the bud the night he confronted her and made her cry. Okay, so not everybody is having issues with Miss Tiffany that's dragging out. So Destiny could have made up her mind just like Maurice and them did, had a conversation with this lady, how she should have had it on some grown woman stuff, wrapped it up and moved on by her business, but she chose not to do that. So I feel like, I mean, Miss what's her name? Tisha Mama coming into the house, starting some stuff with her and Marceau. That was some drama that's been carrying. When Mama Wanda, Tisha Mama got into it with Kimmy, that was some more drama. You and Martell gonna forever be some drama. Okay, so everybody has been doing their good share of having their own issues or having some part of a storyline. The only person that has yet to really do that is Tiffany, who's new to the show, and she's probably going to get that work on next season should she return, and Destiny, who's already been on the season or been on the show longer, who still has yet to bring anything. Okay, so there's that. But you know, y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on everything Miss Candiace had to say with her bullet points and everything Miss Melody had to say with her bullet points. Okay, I also want to hear you all's thoughts on Miss Porsha and her now buying a ring for her man and whether or not she's actually married. Leave your thoughts and comments on that below, as well as Miss Cynthia leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta and Akon's wife Tamika possibly actually being on the show when she already said that she ain't. Also, tell me your thoughts about Nene Leakes and Nene Leakes having this issue with Miss Storing post the death of her husband, Greg. And let me know about Miss Candiace. Have y'all listened to the album? Chime down in these comments down below. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.